Hello and welcome to Tea Time with Princess Penelope. Today we are going to be comparing two different teas. One is this one, it's a Stash brand, and this one is a Tazo brand. Now these two are similar in the sense of they are both have a mint flavor, but this one is a little more green tea based, this one is a little more spice and peppermint based. So they're a little different, but yet very similar. So we're going to compare these today and see how they taste, what is similar and what is different. Since this one is a green tea, it does not need to steep for very long. Usually with green teas, about 1 to 3 minutes max tend to be a good range. If your green tea is bitter, then that's when you know you either used water that is too hot and scorched the leaves. You want it to be about 180 degrees. Or it means you let it sit in your teacup for too long. All right, and the Tazo. Now this one needs to steep slightly longer because it is more, it's not green tea based. And I get questions about this teapot all the time. I have a full review of what I like and don't like about it. So that'll be one of the videos that pops up next for you, or you can find it in the description below. All right, so let's let these steep for a second. Now, when you are making tea, one of the things that you definitely want to do is to use fresh cold water. And that is because it has oxygen in it. Now, that may sound kind of weird, but it's actually not. It makes your tea more flavorful and taste better, because if you use water that has been left in the pot overnight or warm water, it will not give your tea the same flavor. It will taste kind of flat. So if you have flat tea, that could be a reason. And then pay attention to how long you're keeping your tea in your teacup, and also the temperature of your tea. All right, so I am going to try the Stash tea first. Let's see how this one tastes. This has a very, very nice mint flavor. It's very smooth, very light. This one is really good. All right, now for the Tazo. This one could probably use just slightly more time. So while we're waiting for this one, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also, I'll give you a tip for your water. So if you have a glass clear teapot, or if you leave the top off your teapot, if you have a metal one, so you can see inside, you will know the temperature of your water based on the bubbles in your water. So when you see just those little bubbles at the bottom of your teapot, your water is probably about 165 degrees, in that range. Now, if you see as those bubbles start to get slightly bigger, then you will have reached around 175 degrees. And then once you get those large bubbles on the bottom, before they start rising to the top, you are at 180 degrees. Once you start seeing the chains of bubbles float from the bottom to the top, then you are very close to boiling, and definitely need to turn the heat off, because you never want your water to completely boil. You only want it to get close so that it maintains the oxygen in the water as much as possible. All right, this one is probably done. Let's try the Tazo mint. Oh, this is very good. So this one also has juniper in it. Let's see here. Juniper berries, peppermint leaves, and spearmint leaves. So this one is a little bit sweeter than this one. Let's see. So probably from the berries, this one is a little bit sweeter. The stash is a little more minty. The mint is very subtle in the Tazo, but the mint is much more pronounced in the stash. So if you're looking for a minty tea that isn't overpowering and has a little bit of sweetness with it, then you would definitely want the Tazo. If you're looking for something that's much more minty, you would definitely want the stash. So both of these teas will be linked below if you are looking to purchase some, and give this video a thumbs up, and until we meet next time, take care.